Acronym. Dear Aquarius, your tomorrow is embraced by the gentle yet grand energy of the Nine of Pentacles. This card arrives as a breath of maturity, of achievements born from your effort and your courage to walk with dignity, even when the path seemed lonely. It speaks of harvest, of a moment when you perceive that much of what you sowed is finally beginning to bloom. Tomorrow you will feel a silent strength, as if the universe whispers that you don't need to prove anything to anyone, just live your truth with authenticity and confidence. The color that accompanies this energy is emerald green, which brings calm, prosperity, and clarity. The aroma of the day is lavender, capable of bringing peace to the heart and balance to thoughts. The numbers vibrating for you are 3, 9, 17, 22, and 41. Aquarius draws energy from the Nine of Pentacles. The signs that walk in harmony with you tomorrow are Virgo and Capricorn, because they share that discipline and the pursuit of solidity that the card inspires. But it is good to be cautious with Aries, because the haste and impulsiveness of this sign can clash with your desire for stability. In love, if you are in a relationship, the Eight of Swords shows a feeling of imprisonment, as if there are situations or thoughts creating barriers between you and your loved one. Perhaps difficulty in talking about what you truly feel, or a fear of judgment is making the environment heavier. But the Knight of Swords comes as an impulse for action. Tomorrow could be the day when a direct and objective conversation breaks that silence. Imagine yourself at a simple dinner, where instead of roundabout talk, you choose to look into the eyes and say exactly what you need to say. That will free you and bring clarity to the relationship. For married couples, the Page of Pentacles brings the freshness of curiosity and the willingness to learn something new together. It's as if small novelties strengthen the relationship, a new course taken as a couple, a project for the home, or even a healthy habit that begins collaboratively. The Chariot shows that they are in motion, deciding destinations and accelerating together. Tomorrow may bring that feeling that, despite daily difficulties, they have the strength needed to stay side by side, steering the relationship like someone confidently driving a carriage. If you are single, the Page of Wands brings the spark of discovery and sudden passion. Tomorrow may bring someone who awakens your curiosity, perhaps in a relaxed setting or through an unexpected conversation. That young and vibrant energy makes your heart race, as if you are about to start a new chapter. The Ten of Cups expands this vision, showing that this encounter will not be just fleeting. It may bring hope for something bigger, shared happiness, almost as if a window to a future full of love and harmony opens before you. In love triangles, the Knight of Cups speaks of promises, sweet words, and romantic moments. Tomorrow may bring an emotionally charged contact, perhaps an unexpected message or a quick but intense encounter. Only the Ace of Pentacles reminds us that no matter how strong the feelings, practical decisions also need to be made. This love calls for reality, asks to define how far it is possible to go. Tomorrow could be the day you realize you need to decide whether this romance has room to grow or if it should remain just a beautiful but complicated chapter. For those who are separated, distant, or taking a break, justice appears, showing that tomorrow will be a day of reflection. Perhaps a conversation will arise that brings back old issues, or a memory that makes you reflect on what was truly fair or not in the relationship. The Six of Cups, however, warms that energy with affectionate memories. It may be that someone from the past reappears, bringing not only nostalgia, but also the opportunity to see with greater maturity what was left unresolved. Tomorrow can indeed open a door to reconciliation if there is honesty and willingness from both sides. At work, for Aquarian employees, the Four of Wands shows recognition. Tomorrow could be a day when one of your projects receives praise, or when your dedication is finally noticed. There is an energy of celebration, of feeling part of something bigger, but the presence of the Tower warns that this recognition may come with unexpected changes. Perhaps a new challenge arises, or a structure within the work environment is modified, requiring resilience and flexibility from you. Imagine celebrating progress and right afterward needing to adjust plans due to an unforeseen event. The secret is to stay calm and use your adaptive intelligence. For Aquarians who are unemployed, the Hanged Man shows that tomorrow may seem slow, as if nothing is moving. But the Three of Wands reveals that there are prospects on the horizon, perhaps a scheduled interview, or the answer to something you were waiting for. That day calls for patience and vision beyond the present moment. It's like observing the sea. You may not yet see the ship arriving, but you know it's on its way. Believe in that silent movement. In health, the Empress brings an energy of fertility, vitality, and self-care. Tomorrow may be a day when you feel more willing, as if your body is asking for activities that bring pleasure, such as walking outdoors or preparing a nutritious meal. Justice, alongside her, calls for balance. No excesses, whether in work, rest, or diet. It's time to adjust, listen to your body, and respond responsibly. Your tomorrow calls for harmony between mind, body, and heart. In finance, the Fool acronym shows the temptation to take risks, to spend on something new and exciting, perhaps even impulsively. The Five of Cups acronym warns about regret. Tomorrow could be a day when a hasty financial decision brings frustration. Therefore, Aquarius, be careful. If an opportunity arises, analyze it calmly. Do not decide based solely on the excitement of the moment. In family, the Queen of Cups acronym shows a day of welcome. You may be closer to a loved one, offering or receiving affection. The Page of Swords acronym suggests important conversations, perhaps even a misunderstanding, but ultimately it will serve to bring you even closer. It's as if tomorrow, although difficult, dialogue will bring clarity and strengthen bonds. Among friends, death indicates transformations. Perhaps a friendship changes its role in your life, or a cycle comes to an end. The Eight of Cups reinforces this, showing that you may feel the need to distance yourself from those who no longer share your energy. But remember, every ending opens space for new beginnings. Tomorrow will bring clarity about who deserves to stay by your side. In social life, the Nine of Swords shows anxiety, as if you fear exposing yourself or participating in something. Maybe it's an invitation that creates insecurity, or a situation where the fear of judgment weighs heavily. The Four of Pentacles, however, shows that staying closed off can prevent you from experiencing good things. Tomorrow will be the time to find balance. Go, participate, but within what you feel comfortable with. The final advice comes from the Ace of Wands, which brings the fire of inspiration and openness to a new cycle. Tomorrow, Aquarius, everything can become an opportunity if you accept the spark of life with courage. The universe reminds you that new beginnings are within your reach. You just need to extend your hand and take them. May your tomorrow be light, but also full of discoveries. Embrace each experience with love and allow the universe to show you new paths. I, Aisha Tarolyne, will be here again tomorrow at 6 p.m. for another exclusive reading for you. If this message touched your heart, like, subscribe, and share in the comments how you are. I read all with much love, and that further strengthens our connection. Until tomorrow, my dear Aquarius.